Could this be the end for Honda? Is CEO Toshihiro Mibe leading Honda towards an inevitable crash? Brace yourselves, folks, because Honda just suffered a massive blowback, which could cause the company to be done for good. This isn't just speculation, but a stark warning purely based on facts, which we will uncover in this video. Honda's gamble on the internal combustion engine is proving costly. In a tragic tale of missed opportunities, Honda finds itself gasping for air in the fiercely competitive EV market, ironically once dismissed by CEO Mibe himself. A colossal 125,000 vehicle safety recall has only added insult to injury, shaking the very foundation of Honda's reputation. And in a desperate bid to stay afloat, Honda has now resorted to selling engagement rings? Maybe their slogan should be, "Can't trust our cars, trust our diamonds." But not all hope is lost. There's a hidden silver lining as Honda plans to do some big launches this year. Toshihiro Mibe is confident that Honda will bounce back. So what's exactly causing Honda so much trouble? Why were over 100,000 Honda vehicles recalled? And what's the next big thing that might help Honda win the EV war? In just 10 action-packed minutes, we will tell you all there is to Honda's story. We promise we won't waste your time. Please hit subscribe, and off we go. So what exactly happened? Honda, a brand which is synonymous with reliability, is now amidst a storm. Honda has perfected the art of making the best ICE engines without breaking the bank. But the sudden shift to electric vehicles, which almost feels forced, is making the company go crazy. It's like you write with your right hand your entire life, and then the government comes and says that you gotta write with your left hand. Just last week, Honda, along with its luxury car division Acura, announced the recall of approximately 125,000 vehicles due to a brake-related issue that could potentially compromise the vehicle's safety. The cars impacted include 4 Honda models: the Civic, Passport, Pilot, and Ridgeline, and 1 Acura model, the MDX. The recall was due to a manufacturing error in the assembly of the tie rod fastener connecting the brake master cylinder and the brake booster. As per the official report submitted to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the tie rod studs could break during brake application, causing the master cylinder to detach from the brake booster. Such an incident could weaken the brakes or cause them to fail completely, thereby heightening the risk of an accident. Despite this, Honda has yet to receive any reports of accidents or injuries relating to the issue, having only received 2 warranty claims at the time of the recall. Honda has assured its customers that they will be notified of the recall by August 2023, but it serves as a chilling reminder of the potential dangers of vehicle manufacturing errors. But now on to the real trouble, the ones that could potentially ruin Honda for good. Honda's pathetic EV ambitions. Falling behind the pack. In recent years, the rise of EVs has presented an immense opportunity for automakers to revolutionize the industry. However, it seems that Honda is lagging behind in this race. Despite having a history of innovative vehicle designs and breakthroughs, Honda's current approach to the electric future is being seen as pathetic by critics. Allow me to introduce you to the Honda E, the company's lone warrior in the battle of EVs. But before you get too excited, let me burst your bubble. This charming little fellow, though it may be cute to look at, doesn't venture too far from its charging port. It's a short-range EV, marketed mostly in Europe, and to say it's been met with a lukewarm response would be generous. Basically, its range anxiety is more palpable than a hamster on a wheel. And as if that's not a big enough facepalm, no! Honda's EV ambitions in the US, well, they're... how do I put this? Adorable. By 2024, Honda plans to sell a whopping 70,000 EVs. Yes, you heard that right. 70,000. But wait, let's compare this to their annual sales of traditional vehicles, a staggering 1.2 million. I mean, what are we talking about here? A small-town high school football team going up against the New England Patriots? Even Ford has now started selling thousands of EVs, aiming to catch up with Tesla. Although exact models haven't been revealed, Honda is planning to launch a range of electric sports cars that echo the brand's historic passion for exhilarating drives. This includes the Honda S2000, the Civic Type R EV, an all-new EV Roadster, and a luxury electric sedan under its Acura brand. Honda CEO Toshihiro Mibe admitted, "Until 5 years back, our strategy mainly was that the business would be established mainly around hybrid technologies by 2030. However, the rapid advancement of battery EVs and increasingly supportive regulations in the EU and US have forced Honda to rethink its approach. Honda pleading for help. The Japanese manufacturer now has to switch gears and focus on the development of fully electric vehicles. However, Honda is far behind other automakers in this sector. The company currently aims for 40% of its sales to be zero-emissions vehicles by 2030, increasing to 100% by 2040, a more conservative approach compared to several European firms. In a bid to catch up, Honda has announced a partnership with GM to leverage the American giant's scale and technological advancement. However, the partnership hardly looks 50-50. What we consider very important is not which company's technology is better or anything like that. What we consider very important is GM and Honda working together to drive mass volume, reduce cost, and enhance cell competitiveness together, which we believe we need to do. That is the reason why we're teaming up, Mibe said. Honda's global officer in charge, Shinji Aoma, though, doesn't think there's anything too special about the cells themselves. It's GM's marketing department that he's most impressed by. I'm pretty much jealous of General Motors because they're pretty much good at branding their technologies, such as Ultium, which sounds like the ultimate lithium ion, Aoma said during a roundtable interview with Road and Track. The core battery technology, he argues, is fundamentally the same across the industry. But then why are your sales lagging behind, Mr. Mibe? As one commentator noted, Honda is more dependent on GM than vice versa. After all, GM sold 1.5 times as many cars as Honda worldwide, and GM's EV advantage in the US is vast. Despite the shortcomings, Honda remains ambitious. The company is investing heavily in solid-state lithium-ion batteries, hoping that this technology will be the next leap for EVs. A pilot production line for these solid-state batteries is expecting to be operational in spring 2024. In addition to its technical strides, Honda hasn't forgotten its roots in producing fun-to-drive vehicles. Honda CEO Toshihiro Mibe affirmed, "We are rushing on, pushing on with our development work so that we can come up with fun-to-drive vehicles for the new era as soon as we can." The Chinese competitors. The rising East. As Honda wrestles with the internal issues, Chinese car manufacturers are surging ahead in the EV market. Brands like BYD and NIO are releasing a series of popular and affordable electric models, further highlighting Honda's shortcomings in this sector. In response to this, Honda launched the eNY1 in May this year at a Honda media event in Germany. This is a small electric SUV that will rival the likes of Hyundai Kona Electric, Kia Niro EV, and Jeep Avenger. This vehicle has claimed a WLTP range of around 250 miles and comes with Honda's parking pilot system, which, when enabled, will auto-park the vehicle. Honda's plan to save themselves. Honda's future roadmap involves several ambitious goals. By 2050, they aim to be entirely carbon neutral, offsetting emissions from their Honda Jet division by using Dreamo algae to convert airborne carbon into food or fuel. They also plan to develop swappable batteries that can be used interchangeably for household appliances and vehicles. Honda's vision extends to the aerospace industry with plans to produce hybrid eVTOLs for inner-city travel. They're even considering hydrogen power stations on the moon. Honda also signed an agreement with technology service provider SCSK for the development of on-vehicle software for their next-gen vehicles. However, the road to achieving these goals isn't so straightforward. Much of the future relies on technology and infrastructure that currently exists only in small-scale trials, labs, or in some cases, not at all. Honda acknowledges the challenges it faces. The company has struggled to market its electrified products widely. While it pioneered hybrid technology in the US, it hasn't been as successful in sales compared to Toyota. Looking ahead, Honda is planning to co-develop affordable EVs with GM. This aligns with the current market trends and could help Honda reach a wider audience. But to maintain their unique brand identity, they still need to infuse the electrified products with Honda's signature features: lightweight construction, exciting drive, and practical design. Man maximum and machine minimum. Remember? This was all for today's video. If you've been watching so far, we applaud your attention. Please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel for more.